So my name's Mark Lowcock. I have been at DFID for 30 years. I came here from college because I'm really passionate about development, and I'm still passionate about development. And my job basically is I'm in charge of all the civil servants in DFID, the 3,000 civil servants who work in the department. And my job is to make sure that what we do is translating the political priorities that Justine Greening and the ministerial team give us into real results in the countries in which we work. So that's basically my responsibility, to make sure the department delivers all the things that our elected politicians set as the priorities.
Do you believe that to receive aid, countries should show a commitment to human rights?
This is a really key issue because development is partly about having enough food to eat and ensuring people have healthcare to keep their kids alive and providing an educational place and those sort of material things. But development is also about people's rights of expression and freedoms and so on. And so increasingly, as countries get a bit richer, the focus needs to move onto those core human rights issues. So we do a lot on issues like gender equality, which is a human rights issue, on dealing with conflict, on campaigning and promoting legal change on things like torture. And we work very, very closely with the Foreign Office on that as well, because a lot of this is about dialogue between countries, about changing norms and expectations.
So what do you think the outcomes of today will be?
What we're really hoping is that we will get another surge of energy and grow the number of young people who are passionate about the SDGs and passionate about development. You know, the world has made more progress in reducing poverty and providing better opportunities for people in the last 25 years than in the whole of the previous 150,000 years of human existence. 25, 30 years ago, most people on the planet were still hungry and risked their kids dying in childbirth and their kids not having a chance to go to school. Now, it's not more than 50% who are in that position, it's less than 15%. But that progress can be accelerated and can be made even faster and go further in the next 25 years. And that's all about young people and giving an opportunity to young people to take the whole planet the next step. And if you're my age, I'm 53 years old, I'm increasingly interested in handing the baton over to younger people so that I can watch as, hopefully I'm going to be around for most of the next 40 or 50 years, so I can watch that next great stage of progress. And we really think that if young people are engaged in that endeavour, as I get into my final years, as it were, I will be able to watch great new progress because of these conversations we're having today.
So I'm a primary school teacher, so how do you think we can further engage and motivate children from a young age to get interested in international developments?
One of the things that happened in 1997 when the new government was elected that year was that they decided that all children in schools in the UK should learn about development. And I think that has contributed to a big growth of interest in young people. I have 3 teenage kids, and through their primary years and now into secondary, I hear a lot from them about what they're learning about development, and that's a topic of conversation at our dinner table at home. So my daughter will come home from school and say things like, "Dad, we've been learning about 1 million people in Malawi who don't have access to clean water and sanitation, and you're supposed to sort that out, Dad. Get on the case, sort it out." And I think the power of young people to do that is incredibly important. So learning about these things in school and creating opportunities for young people to engage and make a difference and make a contribution, those are the things I think are important.
What do you think is key to bringing men and boys to create change regarding gender equality?
One of my favourite examples of doing this really well is support we gave to a football team in Somalia where the young guys all wanted to be campaigners against FGM and violence against women and girls. And football's a massive thing across Africa as it is in this country. And so those young guys, because their football team is successful, they're real role models. And when young men like that as role models start campaigning on this issue, that is how you turn things around. Because I think you're completely right. Until men and boys become the campaigners and champions of change, we won't make the rate of progress we need to make.
What is the one thing that young people from poorer countries can do to create effective change?
Don't let the worst poverty be the poverty of your own ambition. Set big goals. You know, the world has changed beyond recognition in the last 25 years, and it can change even more in the next 25 years. So one of the poverties I worry about is the lack of ambition for better change. So young people who are going to be around, you know, longer than people my age, it's really important that young people have big goals and big ambitions.